When one thinks of sports legends at Mississippi State University, there is one name that fans immediately recognize. He's not a coach or a player, but he's attended more games than any other Bulldog. He's almost as synonymous with MSU as its mascot bully. He is Jacob S. Jack Cristil, the multi-award-winning official voice of our beloved Bulldogs. The MSU Alumni Association salutes Jack for his forever maroon and white ties and the joy that he brings to the lives of the university's 118,000 graduates and countless friends. He's a true treasure of the university. Jack hails from Memphis, Tennessee, and studied broadcast journalism at the University of Minnesota. He began his career in 1948 as a minor league baseball announcer for several Mid-South teams. Jack's been a part of MSU's rich history since 1953, when legendary athletic director C.R. Duty Noble hired him as a commentator for that season's football games. Since then, Jack has been giving play-by-play for over 500 football games and hundreds of basketball games. Jack has witnessed more MSU history than any Bulldog fan. He's been amazed and awed by what he's seen.
Goes to the fullback, fumbles the ball, Bulldogs recover, Bulldogs recover, Bulldogs recover.
And in turn, he's been able to masterfully communicate those feelings of elation to legions of fans as if they witnessed it firsthand. In 2002, Mississippi State commemorated Jack's 50th anniversary of service to the Bulldogs. He received an honorary doctorate degree, finally making the Tupelo resident an official member of the MSU Alumni Association. In 2010, he served as Grand Marshal of the MSU Homecoming Parade and celebrated his 85th birthday. Among Jack's professional accolades are 21 separate selections as Mississippi Sportscaster of the Year, an induction into the Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame as its only non-coach, non-athlete member. He also has received the National Sportscasters and Sports Writers Ronald Reagan Lifetime Achievement Award and the National Football Foundation's Chris Schenkel Award for Excellence in College Broadcasting. Jack is in his 58th year with the Bulldogs. The voice remains unmistakable, familiar and comforting to the many Bulldog faithful.
This great university we call Mississippi State University was founded 133 years ago. Almost half of that lifespan, there is one individual that has touched the lives of everyone involved in our Bulldog family. As with many Bulldog families, he has touched the lives of my dad, of me, of my son, and now my grandson. He never attended a class on our campus. He doesn't have a degree from our university. But no one has spoken so often and so eloquently about us as our friend Jack Cristil. Tonight we pause to salute our friend that adopted us 56 years ago. He's a man of great character, a man of great wisdom, a man of great knowledge. He is simply the best sports broadcaster in America. He is the man that makes us all proud to be a Bulldog and proud to be for the Bulldogs. We love to hear him tell us about our heroes. But there is only one legend at Mississippi State, and he's the man that tells us we can wrap it in maroon and white.
With great pride, the MSU Alumni Association salutes Jack for the exuberance he has brought and continues to bring to Bulldog football and basketball. Thank you, Jack, for giving us so many great Mississippi State memories, all wrapped up in maroon and white.
Jack, All of us are so honored and fortunate to be here this evening to publicly acknowledge your outstanding career and to sincerely thank you for your past and continuing service as the voice of our beloved Bulldogs. We're also pleased to have members of your family with us this evening. We will never be able to express to you enough our appreciation for all that you have done and continue to do for Mississippi State. You are respected, admired, revered, and loved by our entire MSU family. Hundreds of thousands of us grew up listening to you and can recall the many times when you brought and continue to bring Mississippi State into our home and into our lives. Thank you for nearly 60 wonderful years and counting of sharing Mississippi State sports with all of us. You are a legend, and your distinct voice is forever imprinted in the minds and hearts of Bulldog fans everywhere. President Keenum, would you please come forward? And Jack, would you please join us up front as well? Dr. Keenum will present Jack with an inscribed gold cowbell from our entire MSU family. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only voice of our Bulldogs and the greatest sports broadcaster in the country, our very own Jack Cristil.